Hello. Oh, we forgot to move this. There we go. Perfect. Cool. We got Orkboy. We're done with the garage kit. I just took photos of it. I didn't keep it together, so I'm not gonna show it on stream. But let's do some Orktober. So we got a boy and a squig. I have an empty base that we need to figure out something for. I think is what I want to do. Let's see. I haven't thought about this piece in a few weeks, so yeah, I think that'll be good. Hello. How are you? How's your new electric kettle? Yeah. Oops, I forgot about that. There we go. Your green air fryer. Okay. Let's get this off carefully. Good enough. Yeah, I do not have an air fryer, but my oven has a convection bake setting, so that's all I really need, because that's all an air fryer is. I would like a small, like countertop convection oven at some point for when I want to bake smaller things. Would be nice someday, because it does take a while for like the oven to preheat, and sometimes I just want to bake like a cookie or something. Well, yeah, let's see. Went to, or I guess what's happened the last few weeks? I don't know. Work. Finally launched a thing that I've been trying to launch for a while, and I haven't been pinged about things going wrong, so I think it's going okay. So that's good. Man. Normal TV stuff. Some good shows. Some okay shows. Okay, whatever. I give up. And then went to a friend's wedding yesterday, which was a lot of fun. Got to see a lot of people I haven't seen in a very long time. So that was nice. Yeah. You bought a projector. That's fun. Okay. It's just gonna keep popping off. That's fun. What am I doing here? That'll work. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing the thing I probably should have done earlier, but I guess, I don't know, you can see it now. Yeah, our goal is to finish this piece before the end of the month, so I can have a orc done for Orktober, because I've never done Orktober before. And a sad thing that happened, so I took photos of the big model. It's done. I don't know what's going on right now. Anyways, so yeah, didn't stream the last few weeks because last Saturday or Sunday felt kind of bleh. I don't know if I was sick or if it was all the smoke, because we had a lot of smoke the last few weeks, or some combination of the two. I just wasn't in a mood to stream. It was also just like a mixture of like slightly stressed from work and all that stuff. And then yeah, the other thing was I was just working on that huge model, and I was not in like a happy, fun hobby place for a lot of the latter parts of that model because I just really wanted to get it done. It was a cool experience to work on a model that big, but I was definitely feeling the size of it towards the end. So probably not going to do anything like that again for quite a while. But yeah, I'll post pictures of that to Instagram tomorrow. Because I'm trying to be better about when I post things to socials, because apparently different times equal better engagement or something. And it turns out posting them Sunday evening is not a good time, which is when I used to always post my stuff because that's when I usually finish things. So we have learned to not do that anymore. I don't know if that's stuck or not, but looks like it did. Okay. And then, yeah, I think that's mostly caught up. So I'm hoping this project will be a nice little palette cleanser. And then we'll see if we can, I still have the journeyman piece. The competition ends on the 20th of next month, so we'll see if we can finish it. I'm not going to try to push myself. What are you doing, Poe? Why are you over here? Anything going on? You just want to hang out? Okay. And then Anna's on a business trip, so Ez is right there. Little pillow man. Little tyrant. Both him and Poe were monsters last night and jumping around everywhere. Pain in the butt. Yeah. That is too tall. I should have checked that before doing anything. Let's see if I just bend these. What you doing, Poe? Yeah. That head's gonna fall off so many times. $10 says it falls in the palette at some point. Look, there's a boy. We did it, everybody. Wow. Congratulations, me. You want up? Ez is gonna yell at you if you go up, though. Because Ez is a jerk, right? Do you not want up? What do you want? Want touch? Good boy. Okay. Yeah. There he goes. The stretchy boy. I'm still kind of debating what I'm thinking of, like some sort of deserty base for him. Martian-y, deserty sort of thing. I got a whole bunch of like epic basing stuff we could put on there. I was also thinking about maybe if I want to put him on a gaming base, but I don't know. Gaming bases are so boring, and I'm not gonna game with these. This seems like a good plant to use for it. So YOLO. But actually, while I'm thinking about it, let me tape up the sides real quickly. Hello, boys. Yes, noises are happening. I know, so exciting. Yeah. So for TV, let's see. We finished up She-Hulk. Hey, Minimancer, how are you? Yeah, we finished up She-Hulk. It was okay. It is Orktober time indeed. We got a work boy right here. We're just kind of prepping things. No more big garage kit for now. Well, it's done. So for a long time. Yeah. No plans on doing a kit that big ever. Well, for a very long time until I forget. about to go to bed. Hey, Frog Jim. Hope you had a nice weekend. Thank you for stopping by before you go to sleep. Pobe, what are you doing? Why are you butting my feet? You saw Black Adam? Okay. I don't have any plans on seeing that in theaters. Does not seem like something I want to see. Waiting for dinner. What did you order for dinner, Mini Mancer? While we wait for that. Yeah. Watch She-Hulk. Ending was fine. I don't know. I felt like Fatty, birthday burrito? Is it your birthday, Mini Mancer? If so, happy birthday. If not, I don't know what a birthday burrito is in this context, so you will have to enlighten me. But what was I saying? One thing? What does a 50 look like on this? That'll get in the way of that. Okay. Yeah. Nice. Happy birthday. Hope you had a nice, restful day. Let's see. Sounds like. I'll maybe see Black Adam when it's free on HBO, but I don't have any intent on seeing it in person. Have you seen I like the Suicide Squad a lot, so like I don't have anything against DC or DC movies, but I don't know. It just looks like more of the same. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's gonna do anything fun or new. Yeah. So, yeah. So on She-Hulk's ending, I'll be vague in case people haven't seen it and want to see it. It felt like it's very tongue-in-cheek, and it felt kind of unearned for that tongue-in-cheekness. I don't know. Because it's like Marvel trying to poke fun at themselves, but they're not really poking fun at themselves. And like you just know that everything else is going to go back to what they're poking fun at, so it's just like, I don't know. It felt weird. But the rest of it was okay. And then Reptile Brings of Power. I liked it a lot. I liked the ending a lot. I got exactly what I wanted. I was almost very angry at it because of the fake out. But then I got what I wanted, so I'm very happy with that. What else? Started Spy X Family. It's good. Yeah. Like I feel like it's pretty clear who the fake out person actually is based on what they say. But it's also like if it is that person, it goes against like established canon, which is kind of interesting. So we'll see how that goes. So I guess now we have to actually start painting, right? So what colors are we thinking? We could do traditional pinky squig and greeny orc. We could do a more orangey orc and a more, I don't know, what are squig colors? Squig colors. Not Squid Game. Squig. Can squigs be whatever color you want? I see blue ones. I see green ones. I see... I could do like orange or pumpkin squig. Paint him like a pumpkin. Let's see. What are you doing? Oh, you're just laying there? Okay, I'm sorry. Go back. It's okay. You're good. Pumpkin squig. I could do like an orangey squig. Okay, let's do that. And I think, I don't know, this is my first GW Orc, so I feel like we should just go like traditional kind of green skin tones, right? I don't wanna think too much on this project. Okay. Let's stick that aside. Let's turn. You're okay, stupid. It's okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and then another show I started watching again, Avenue 5. The second season of that started. Still pretty good. Hugh Laurie's fun. What do you want? You want up? You want up? You want up, but you know Ez is going to yell at you? Because Ez is a jerk? Okay. Well. I also had to refill my my airbrush juice. And I tried a slightly different mixture this time, and I feel like it's better. We'll see. I put a little bit more magic mix in there, and a lot more flow aid than I did the last time. It's almost like somewhere between like 30% and 40% flow aid instead of like the 20% I did before. I think that's helping a lot. Yeah, airbrush got a lot of use the last couple weeks with that big model. Saved a lot of time and suffering. It only caused a little bit of additional pain, so that's good. Yeah. So I started. I used to just like have a separate thinner bottle and a flow aid bottle. I still have a separate flow aid bottle because sometimes I'll just use that on my palette on its own for make things flow better. I don't know. I saw a lot of painters would just have their airbrush juice mixed together. So this is like a mixture of airbrush thinner, flow improver, water, and magic mix. So you can see it's a little bit more milky than it used to be because I did like 10 or 15 drops of magic mix in there. And I think that with the more flow aid is making it better. So we'll see. And I need to turn this way down because I was using it to dust off the big model before I took pictures. And the speaking of taking pictures, my my old 5D Mark II that I've had for over a decade started fritzing out towards the end of me taking pictures. Like it was still letting me take pictures, but it was like cycling through menus. So yeah, gonna go take that to the camera shop this week and see if they can fix it. My poor baby. I don't know what the heck I did to this respirator. Oh god. There we go. I cleaned out my respirator this week as well because I looked inside of it and it was not pretty in there. So, friendly reminder to clean out your respirator because of all those mouth juices. Oh, that's fun. Is it okay? Is your camera good? Yeah. Yeah, I think once you figure out like a recipe that you like for the airbrush, just kind of write it down and pre-mix it and stick it in a bottle. So since we're going orange, I'm going to start off by getting us some magenta in there. because orange with magenta over it, or magenta with orange over it gives it a nice kind of shadow for an orange. It also helps kind of make the orange a bit more vibrant. I mean, most cameras these days are pretty robust, so they can survive a fall or two. So hopefully it's good. Oops. All right. Let's get a little bit more mixed up. I only got the magenta in here. I'm just going to go over him real quickly with it. Okay, there's that. Let's just turn that up. Okay. Let's see. So this week should be pretty chill. I shouldn't have too much going on because halfway through the week, pretty much everyone's going to an offsite thing. Well, everyone's going to an offsite thing or they're taking time off. I'm in the latter group, so get to chill out for a bit. And the week after that, the whole company has off, which is nice. So we all get to take a little break. All right, let's do a next layer. Hey, Unexpected, how are you? I believe I saw you were working on some Kingdom Death stuff yesterday. Oh. I said, hello, I heard that, or I saw that you were working on some Kingdom Death stuff yesterday. Sorry about all the noise and the mask. I've exceeded my quota for breathing in bad stuff with all the forest fire smoke, so trying to be better about wearing the mask while I airbrush. Oh, nice. That's a good one. Yeah, I meant to paint some of those Halloween survivors this year, but I don't know if I'm gonna have the time. We'll see how long this orc takes. Alright, So we got a very pink squig. I'm going to grab one last color for this undercoat stage. This pastel pink. Just so we can get some brighter spots in a few areas. So I'm not going to dump what I have in there at the moment. We're just going to mix this together. Yeah. Hey, Greggy. How was the masculine class, Greggy? 'Cause I think that was last weekend, right? But yeah, the AK pastels are great. Just great colors for kind of getting interesting highlights and such. Nice. You got anything you want to show that's all based up? Feel free to post it in the chat. Oops, I think my fat head was in the way. Alright. Just while we have this bright color. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I saw that he posted that he's planning on doing more stuff in the US next year. So that's exciting. I also thought it was very funny that he had the NASA hat. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Someone was mentioning he'd either come to Portland or Seattle, so we'll see. We'll see where that ends up happening. Okay. I'm not done airbrushing yet, so I don't know why I disconnected that. So now to turn this pink squig into a pumpkin squig. So we're going to use transparent orange Pro Acryl. Was the class of masculines using the lumberjack guy, or I guess the guy with the in your garage? Yeah. I guess your new garage is big enough for it, or should be. Nice. That figure looks really fun. Although I think is it Ivan Hortal that has the limited Spira bust? But he's like, nope, it's only for my classes. And it's like, oh, well. Yeah, and I'm assuming he's not coming to America. But maybe we will look out and he will. Hey, thanks for the raid, Big C. I'll do a shout out in just a second. All right. Hello. Thank you for coming to the channel. Here, I'll do quick show and tell, I guess, for new people. So I paint miniatures. Okay, I can say this one. Yeah, we do all sorts of stuff here. So we do Kingdom Death, we do Bust, and this one's very dusty right now. I have to dust it off. And we do like Squig miniatures. And today we're doing some orcs today. We got a squig, we got a boy, all that good stuff. Toggle music. Yeah, give me a second, quick. Yeah. I was just airbrushing, which is why I'm wearing my mask, because safety third. Let's see. So let's do the shout outs real quickly. Pixie. And Pun Expected is also here, so let's shout out Pun Expected. Whoop. I don't know if that worked or not. Why did that not work? Okay, I guess it just doesn't like it if I do too many too quickly. Yeah, what were you guys doing on stream? Anything? Mini painting? Otherwise? I don't know. What do people stream? Let's see. So I have to turn on music, which I haven't done in a while. So let me make sure I pick something that's, let's see. This one's good. We do shuffle, we do that. Well, it didn't put the link in there at first, so I don't know. At least on my end it didn't. I don't know what's going on. So there's that. And we turn that on. So now there should be music for Crypt. Oh, nice! I have a. Do I have that one? Let's see. Let's look at my pile of shame. I do. I always forget the names. So she's sitting in there. You still got 8 days. Fun Expected. You got 8 days. Here, I can technically show mine because it's not the photo that I submitted. So I'll just very quickly show it. This is what I submitted for the APG comp. I can't post it anywhere until they judge. So, woohoo! Oh wait. Well, I'm on the subject of Ignis. We haven't done mail time in a while, so let's see. All right. We had a lot of mail. the last week and a half, and we're expecting more because I buy too many minis. So we had the KDM sale arrive. So I got the Twilight Beach Goth Knight. There's some combination of those. Yeah, I can take my mask off now. 1 second. There we go. Now I can talk without sounding like Bane. So that's good. Yeah, that is fair, unexpected. I am a sucker though, and I've been wanting this model for a while. Hey, thanks for the follow, Hixie. This technically counts as mail, even though I picked it up in person. My store had its anniversary, and I like these models, so I went in there and got them. So that was fun. Yeah, the Goth's pretty good. There was also there was also resins from the sale that I picked up, but I had to condense my KDM resin storage because it was taking up too much space. And then on the Lanterns Rain Discord, which is the KDM Discord, we did a painting relay. I did the white speaker Sword Hunter. I shared it on stream last time I streamed, and I posted on Instagram around then. Sent that to a guy, and then he sent me this as a thank you, which was unexpected. So it was very nice of him. Because I've been wanting this figure, but I haven't been wanting to pay Big Child shipping. So it was very cool of him. And then the reason why I said, speaking of Ignis, this arrived, and it's very cool. It's a very big set. I'm trying to figure out the plinth right now. The Big Child shipping is really expensive because it's like 2-day shipping. So like it gets to you like within the same week, which is wild. Because like Black Crow's not too bad. It's like €10 or something like that. But Big Child's like 30 or 40 euro for like a mini. Yeah. So I got Tea Party. I'm trying to figure. Yeah. I was thinking about that Hixie. I was thinking about getting that the plinth they have, but I feel like it's very big, and also I feel like everyone's gonna go get that plinth now. And also I'm kind of mad that they're like, here's a plinth like 2 weeks after the pre-order. So it's like, okay, now I have to pay for shipping twice. And it's like, okay, well, thanks guys. Thanks. Yeah. But I have a like oval plinth from Tarot Model Maker that almost fits on. Like if I sand down the edges of it slightly, it'll fit, I think. So that might be what I do. Well, yeah. If you order enough stuff from Big Child, shipping's free. Which is why I hadn't gotten a bunch of figures yet, because I was waiting until there were enough figures where I could get free shipping. So, but yeah, like, I haven't ordered anything from them in a while, so I haven't seen their new packaging. The new packaging is really nice. It looks good. It stores way easier than their blister packs. And the best part about this kit is that this flagpole is a brass rod. So, yay! More kits need to do that. Stop sending us little skinny resin things that just get all bendy and look terrible. Send us brass rods, please. Swallowed. Swallowed the wrong way. Someday I'll learn to not do that. Yeah. So the KDM sale had the Summer Aya who has a spear, and it's a photo resin thin thing, and everyone's breaking it while they're trying to paint it. It's like great. Yeah, drinking is hard. Was the store that your wife went to unexpected? Was it Volk? VOLK, I think, is the one that I've seen. That's the one that I've noted down as I should go to the next time I go to Japan, because it looks like they have all sorts of cool stuff. Yeah. But look, we have our start on our orange squigboi. All right, Hixie, thanks again for the raid. Hope you have a nice rest of your weekend. and hope you have a nice I don't know, week, all that good stuff. I'll check out your. Let me before I forget. Let me just pop open your thing in a new tab so that I can check out your bust later. Because I feel like there's not too many bust painters on Twitch. Okay, so now we have to do. Cool. Yeah. There was some person who painted a lot of big child stuff who's based in Japan, and they shared the Volk store. Yeah, LH Craft would be good to pick up next time we go to Japan, even though it's Korean, I'm pretty sure. But Bulbasaur, it's where Charizard at? What? Why are you talking about Bulbasaur? Do you mean Charmander? Because he's orange? I'm confused. Anyways. They shared the Bulbasaur. I think I said Volk store, not Bulbasaur. It's okay, I mumbled, so probably sounded like Bulbasaur. I've not painted a squig before, so we will figure it out as we go along. Speaking of the AK pastels, pastel peach. It's kind of a slightly different color from like Sunny's skin tone, but it's still in the same ballpark. Yep. I turned my YouTube account into one because that's one way to have not your real name. Or at least as far as I can tell, that's the only way to not have your real name associated with your like Gmail. So that way when I comment on things, it's Topulus and not my actual name. Yeah, so if you look up like YouTube brand account, there's instructions on how to make it one. So that way, if you're using like your personal Gmail on your YouTube, and like has your real name and all that stuff, and you'd rather it be branded as like pun expected, uh, you can have your brand account set up that way. Let's turn this down a little bit. I did that a little while ago because I think I was like I wanted to like comment on like a craft world stream or something. It's like I don't want it to be my real name because no one will know who that is. Yes, I'm aware of my real name's on my Instagram and all that stuff, but that's after people have found me already. I'm guessing they just did that because, like, I'm guessing your YouTube one had like a custom username. I will say it's very weird that they just now did it, or did you just now notice it? Because I mean, they've owned YouTube for quite a while now. Small tangent. I was watching Juan Hidalgo's overview of the Vallejo Express paints, and they look pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna run out and buy them when they become available, but I may like replace my scale instant colors with them slowly over time. We'll see. Replace them with oils. Yeah. I use my on that big garage kit. Busted out my streak and grime. Forgot how nice it is to be able to just kind of like erase things with the mineral spirits. I don't know. I still like acrylics quite a bit. I don't see myself switching over to oils full time. I do want to use oil washes more, just because they seem like a good. You just like put a whisper of mineral spirits on, and you can do all sorts of fun stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's one of the things is like oils are so glossy that I feel like I would have a hard time uh, figuring out like where my highlights and shadows are, like keeping track of that, because I find like that difficult with glossier acrylic paints already. Um, but yeah, if that matte medium works out, that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. Like when I'm doing oil washes, I will typically matte varnish it after it's dry. I've learned the hard way that you need to make sure that they are fully dry before you varnish it, because everything otherwise gets very white and grainy looking. I have found. So, whoops. I feel like I need to do something with like all these spots. I think for starters, we're just going to kind of focus on crisping up what we did with the airbrush. Yeah. Whoops. Hello, Gear Guts Mech Shop. We are working on one of the squigboi, I think is the name of the kit. So this guy. So haven't painted up an orc for Orktober before, so figured I should do a Games Workshop one. Do it right. Since I've not painted a Games Workshop orc before. And then I went and got this kit because I also went to go get the anniversary models from the store. And then I remembered I have that whole Age of Sigmar box that technically has orcs in it as well. But we're not gonna dwell on that right now. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's good. A few thousand points of 3D printed orcs. Very cool. If you got any pictures of that, feel free to throw them in the chat. You got a video? 150,000 points? Jesus. Oh, okay. I think I've seen pictures of this, or I saw like a YouTube thumbnail or something like that. That's a lot of orcs. How long did that take? Do I want to know how long that took? Let's see. This guy's Instagram. Okay. Yeah, I've not done any sort of army painting like that. So that is wild. Six to 8 years? Okay. although tangential to Warhammer and 40k talk, I saw that the pre-orders for next week are going to be the individual sets of the Votan. So we'll see how much those cost, because I like those little dwarf guys. They look fun to paint. Little dwarf dudes. Also, we are coming up towards the end of Orktober, and I know that Eric Swinson has like 2 or 3 Orktober projects that he's doing right now, and I think 2 of them are in collaboration with Joaquin Palacios. So it'll be exciting to see how those turn out. Because Mr. Swinson sure knows how to paint an orc, among other things. Like his the orc that he painted up for Squidmar's upcoming Kickstarter is very good. I think I'm gonna have to make at least the lips should be a different color. I think we might pivot towards a more pinkish flesh color around them. Yeah. Let's see. After the stream today, I'm gonna take the boys on a nice walk. It's a nice day outside for a change, unlike last Sunday/Saturday where it was smoky and terrible. Go get some groceries and food. And I'll probably work on the base for this guy tonight. Try to see if I can knock out the rough volumes of it at least. Make use of some of those epic basing bits that I've had for a while. Although if we have an orange squig, I was thinking like an orangey deserty base. We might have to revisit that. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I guess I could change the color of the desert slightly. you saw this guy buy a real sword? A real fighting sword? Hey, Bad Company painting, I think? Yes. I don't know why it got trimmed off in my alert, but it did. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for the follow. 200-year-old katana? Yeah, I don't have much interest in owning a katana. Like, they're cool. I do want to buy, I guess, speaking of future travels to Japan at some point. Hopefully next year. I would like to buy like a chef's knife from there. Thanks. Yeah, having some fun with the squig. Miniman's here said paint a pumpkin squig, and here we are. So we did some airbrushing, did some magenta and some pinks under it. Then we went over it with a transparent orange, and now we're just kind of going in and popping some things up, and we'll do some variation in a bit. But I just kind of want to work on this popping first. Hey, K-Sauce, how are you? Hope you're doing good. Perfection. He's the dude who bought a sword. Okay, I'll have to check him out. Yeah, I wanted to buy one last time I was there, but I did not. So tragic. Also, I know I should get some of these out. That'll be good for adding variation in. So let's get that orange. Don't think I want the red. I think those are what I want for now. Okay. Is this a YouTube channel or is this a Twitch streamer? Okay. That's descriptive. Yes. It's a little too watery. Okay. Yeah, so the reason why I have reignited interest in getting a Japanese chef knife, like next time I go to Japan, is we've been doing lots of sushi dinners lately. I'm always like, ooh, is it pretty? No, I don't. This is not gonna be a Golden Demon piece. I didn't even really fill the gaps very well. So like, no. This is just an Orktober piece. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna enter. Well, I don't know. I would need to find the right figure for Golden Demon. Like I have a few GW figures that I like quite a bit. I gap filled some, but like it's not perfect. So like you can see some kind of roughness around here. So like it's not. It's good enough for having fun and painting and having a neat figure, but it's not good enough for Golden Demon. I'm sure I will enter Golden Demon at some point, but as I was saying a second ago, I want to make sure it's a figure that I could invest 100 hours into and not get tired of it. Or like 100 plus hours, however long it takes to make it perfect. No, the trophy would be mine if I won. But I would be content if I entered Golden Demon. I would just aim for the commendation pin. If I get that, I would be happy. If I didn't get that, I would know I'd have to do better next time. Adepticon is in what? March? It's early next year, right? Yeah. We'll see. At some point. I feel like I don't know, I think I would need to like push myself to be more precise and clean. I think a lot of times I'm still pretty lackadaisical with my brushwork. It is I don't know. So I was like listening to the Call to Paint interviews, and I think the Chris Clayton one, he mentioned like always go slower than you need to kind of build up that muscle memory. And I think that's something I need to be better about. I feel like a lot of times I'm just kind of like slapping paint around because I don't know, you see all the pro painters and they're just slapping paint around. You're like, I can do that too, but they're able to slap paint around because they spent time going slow, knowing how their brush would work, and building up all that muscle memory, right? I think I have generally decent brush control, slap shot, yeah. But sometimes I'm careless. Like I think one of the big things is like I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing with my brush and I whack the model somewhere, and that's something I need to stop doing because it's annoying. Hey, Sammy. Yes, this is something different. Kinda resetting after that big project, doing something new. I don't know. I painted like what? I think I painted one 40K figure besides this. I painted a... You'll have to tell me the name of it again, Crip, which is the Cape Space Marines. The Intercessors, the Infiltrators, the Eliminators, right? Third try? Eliminators? Space Marine with the capes? Pew pew. Yeah. They're not called snipers, though. They're called something else. Hey! Got it. Yeah. Yeah, this is a squigboi squig. Yeah. And I did him for a Monument Hobbies Discord challenge last year before, where it was single color. So you use one color and you use white and black to change the hue. Knob on a squigosaur? That means nothing to me. Knobs are lieutenants. Okay. It was probably a mistake to put my the category under Warhammer, because people would be like, "Oh, you're busy Warhammer. What do you think about X?" And I'm like, I have no idea. I just like the minis. But hello, Sammy. I hope you are having a nice weekend. I hope you are also enjoying that it is now cold and raining, because I am. It is finally what October is supposed to be in Seattle, after a month of smoke and heat wave, basically. Yep. Well, I think that the man should not succeed. I think that the man is terrible. The Imperium sucks. They should all die. The only good guys in 40k are the Tyranids. And everyone else sucks. That's the extent of my thoughts on the lore, from what I've picked up from other people talking about things. Yeah. Like, everyone is like all the other factions like actively make a choice to be assholes, right? Tyranids, they're just doing what they need to do. Like this, they're born, and their brain says eat everything. They can't change that. Yeah. They're just doing what they're born to do. Meanwhile, the Imperium's like, they choose to be fascist assholes, right? So yeah, I would say the orcs are like second tier. Like they still choose to like cause a bunch of like pain and death and everything, right? So, but like it seems like they're more in the sport of it, and I think orc lore is neat. Where it's like they believe a thing together, so that's how it works, right? I think that's pretty fun. But yeah, I don't know much about like the Tau. The Tau's like, you will be part of our collective if you like it or not, right? They're kind of like the Borg. They're like the space communists, but everyone has to be in it. Which, speaking of Tao, there's a company called Joy Toy, and they make all the action figures for 40K, among other games. Like they have not Titanfall miniatures that are pretty cool. They just announced a bunch of new Marines, and they announced Tau as well. Pretty cool if you are into that stuff. Paint the Tau. Yeah, the Tau figures are pretty cool. They're little mecha guys mostly, and then little alien dudes. I feel like their kits just feel a little bit more dated. I don't know if they've gotten like updates in a while. I know there's that new one that everyone was painting, like the scout guy. Everyone was pretty jazzed about. I don't see myself painting like too much 40K stuff, but I don't know, every now and then it's nice to change it up. The next commemorative series for Tau, or for what? Yeah, this guy. Let's see, where did I put him? That's not it. That's the Age of Sigmar one. This one. He's pretty cool. So in the post that they put the monthly model in, they put the stores that have their anniversary that month. I found out mine because I found my store has a Facebook page, so I just followed it, and then saw the announcement there. Sure what I'm mixing, but I'm mixing. Yeah, I don't know if that's a new thing, but I noticed it for my store's anniversary at least. Last week. Oh, dang it. Well, you should see if, maybe call them up and see if they can still order one. Because what I had to do for mine is I went in, and then they're like, hey, you want to buy this one? And then you order it, and then you have to come back in and get it. Which kind of sucked for me because it's a hour round trip. So Like 30 minutes each way, yeah. Round trip. Assuming there's no traffic. Or no bad traffic. Which is not a safe assumption a lot of days. Yeah. Oops. The fat head was in the way. You called? And? End of last week? Ah, dang it. But... Oh, nice. Is it at least close to you, or is it far? Alright, I'm gonna start trying to figure out these lips. See how this goes. Probably gonna regret it. That's okay. It's just a squeak. Oof. One Direction. And the double oof. And you know the fun part is you have to drive there, place the order, and then leave. And then come back 2 weeks later to pick it up. So, yeah. Probably cheaper to just buy it on eBay from someone else. Or wait until I need to downsize my pile of shame. Yeah, I asked them if they could ship it to me so I wouldn't have to make the trip back, and they're like, no, we ship it to the store. I'm like, but could you ship it to me? And they're like, we ship it to the store. Fine. I would call and ask them before you make the trek out there. Oops, too watery. Mistakes were made. And there's a hair. Okay. Let's see. I got a few more models on the way, as per usual. My order from InMotion is somewhere in between Spain and here, so we'll see whenever that arrives. Got something coming from Figon of a few of the aforementioned Joaquin Palacios. Got a few of his figures that I wanted to get before they were unavailable. And then my Black Sun order from a while ago finally shipped. So hopefully that comes here this week, because usually the Royal Post is pretty quick. I would like it to get here before the UK falls into even more chaos. That would be nice. And what else? I was able to snag one of the Odins from Black Crow, because I really like that figure. then I don't think it had arrived by last time I streamed, but the guy who's been sending me stuff to paint sent the next batch after the Desert Rider. So there's a couple busts in there that time. 2 from Neko Galaxy, which should be interesting, and a couple more KDM figures. But I'm gonna do some personal projects before I jump into those, just because I have a lot of things I want to paint in my own stuff, and also that Wind Desert Riser garage kit thing took a while, so. Gonna just chill for a little bit. Not yet. I'm gonna post it tomorrow morning, I think, because I have realized if I post in the morning during the week, more people actually see it. Imagine that. Instead of posting it at 2 in the morning on Sunday. Which is when I used to post everything. Turns out, people aren't online at 2 in the morning on a Sunday. I did post one picture in a couple of Discords. I can pull it up real quickly because I took the figure apart already to put it in the box. Yeah. I mean, if I were Mr. Influencer, I'd make sure I post the same time every single week, because apparently that's what you're supposed to do. I still post when I have something finished. I just wait until a more opportune time to do so. But here, let me actually, can I, let's see. No, I don't want voiceover. How do I kill that? Okay, whoops. That was fun. Stupid thing. That's not what I want either. Why can't I remember any of my controls right now? No more voiceover. I guess because I probably haven't set it up on this keyboard. That's why, because I'm using a different keyboard. Fine. Let's see if this is connected to iCloud. Oh no, don't import that, please. That would be bad. Okay, well, my albums? No. Fine, I'll just open up the one photo. Okay. Let's see. Where did I post it? I posted it here. And then we open link. And then we say yes. And then we go bada bing, bada boom. Open up this thing. Go to Safari. There it is. Wachow. That's it. I feel like her eyes look kind of dead, but I feel like that's kind of the sculpt. I don't know, the sculpt is very plain face, so whatever. But it's done. I don't want to paint anything that big for a while. It was a fun challenge, but it was madness driving for a little bit towards the end there. Yeah. Anyways, back to smaller things. Look at this old man. Yeah. I mean, it's the same kind of thing as like a Gunpla kit, where it's like, it's a thing I want to do every now and then because it's fun and it scratches a different itch, but it's not something I want to do all the time. Like, it was definitely like an exercise in learning, like, I guess less is more on like larger scales like that, because if you go like too strong with your shading and highlighting, it doesn't really work because the figure itself is so big that it actually has its own shadow. So you can be pretty subtle with your shading on things, have it still work. But yeah. Yeah, the NMM was fun to do. I used the airbrush for a lot of that. I got sketched out with my brush and then yeah, and then went over with the airbrush and adjusted things quite a bit. So that's something I will try to do on smaller figures, is use the airbrush for my NMM in that kind of way. We'll see how that works. Something happened. Thank you for the follow, Echo1. Oh, there's also the that Artist Opus display case Kickstarter that's going on. A lot of people have been having feelings about. I think the cases look pretty good. They're pretty pricey, but like woodwork is pricey, so I don't know. I think the cost prohibitive thing for me is probably the shipping. Just a little bit too much. Yeah, it might be like a bit overpriced. Like their brushes are definitely overpriced for what they are, in my opinion. Like you can get much better brushes for less from other companies. But like, I don't know, shelving things are expensive. So I'm just painting off a one figure, Echo one. I don't play the game too much. I'm just kind of, I enjoy painting the figures, and by don't play the game too much, I mean I don't play. Yeah, I just enjoy painting the figures to paint. So I picked up this box of squigboi for Orktober, just to change things up because I haven't really painted anything like this. So I figured it would be a good way to kind of get out of my comfort zone a little bit, try something new, and have fun with it. Yeah, I've painted a few like Games Workshop things. I really like the Underworlds warbands. I think those are a lot of fun to paint. Yeah, thanks. He's getting there. I think I went a little too strong on his lips, but we'll tone that down. I think he's gonna need some he's gonna need spots or something to add some more interest to him. We'll see. Maybe these bumps I'll make like a dark brown or something. That might be a good starting point. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. I have to start thinking about. So I'm painting this guy up mostly because on the Dirty Paint Water Society, I always wanted to still call it the Dirty Paint Water Inn, but then changed the name. We got the Orktober challenge, so I need to think of. I'd like to keep the monthly challenges going. Seems like we have a few people who are actually doing it this month, so that's good. So I need to think about what would be a good challenge for November. I have a big list of them. I'm kind of tempted. Turkey? Yeah, but how does turkey... So I was trying to think of like some way of framing it around thankfulness, right? Because it's Thanksgiving for... Or it's true Thanksgiving, right? Not that Canadian Thanksgiving that already happened. But yeah, it could be some sort of food themed or like cooking, because there's a few minis that exist around cooking. But I feel like that's not something everyone would have on hand, and trying to buy a mini that fits it. I guess you could be like, do a food themed mini, right? It's like any sort of mini works, but or like maybe your paint job is inspired by your favorite food. I don't know. That's silly. We'll see. I got a week to think about it, basically. Gluttony, yeah. Just gonna get some bright color on his eyes, just so we have something to work up from. Okay, I'm starting to drive with the lips a little bit more. Slowly but surely. I want to smooth this part out a little bit more, get some more highlight on this as well. Oh, I know what I also need to watch tonight. I think Richard Gray posted a video on painting the Votan guy. I got my little freebie Voton guy sitting over there that I got when I picked these up. So I have to see how he goes about it. Yeah. I think most of these yeah, I've seen a lot of the orange ones, or like people kind of taking what like Cultipaint did for their tutorials and following that. Yeah, I think a lot of people are taking that and using that. I think Andy painted up a couple, and he used kind of Cultipaint's tutorials as kind of a base for it. What he wanted to do, and picked a couple different colors. Varied it up. It's pretty neat. For visual context, for people who aren't aware, what these space dwarfs I keep talking about are.
This little guy. Just a little man. Look at him. It's great.
He's in subway, so his arms aren't glued in, and his backpack's not glued in. Yeah. Excuse me. The Durgan Paintforge guy, he's been painting up some as like the Doom Space Marine. He did cool like moon bases. Did a really nice job with his little squad. Yeah, fun little minis. One guy on Reddit. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I don't post much on the mini painting stuff in Reddit anymore. I'll occasionally post on KDM, but I feel like half the time the app like doesn't post things properly, and it's very annoying. So that's one reason why I don't do it. And then the other, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of r/mini painting. That's pretty good. Yeah, the ash waste stuff is pretty neat. All the Necromunda stuff I've seen is cool. I don't want to paint all of it, but I think it's more fun when GW gets more experimental with their minis, tries new things, does interesting stuff, rather than just more Space Marines. Do you really need more Space Marines, Crypt? How many Space Marines can one possibly paint? Oh, okay. I guess Space Marines make their stock go per, so there will always be more Space Marines. I think we talked briefly about like the Magic the Gathering, Warhammer stuff. But one thing I thought that was pretty interesting was the art for it. and more specifically how the artists were credited. So if they were using a work of art that was previously released by Games Workshop, it was credited to GW on the Magic the Gathering card rather than the actual artist, just like GW doesn't actually individually credit their artists. But if it was a new piece of art, it was credited to the artist. So it was put him on tactical rocks, boom, taller. Yeah, true. Oh, for the old Space Marines, yeah. The who's it? What's it's the not Primaris, the normal Space Marines. Because they decided to call them Primaris because they were like, we want to make big Space Marines, so now it's a different thing. Yeah, I wish GW would actually, credit the people that work on their things. Even KDM is not good about it now. Like their minis used to say like the specific sculptor that worked on it, but now it says sculpted by Team Death. Talking to one of the Kingdom Death sculptors, there's like more collaboration on the models that they do now, but like there's still generally like, A, you can credit everyone that's working on it, which would be the right thing, or B, like there's generally still like a primary sculptor. Like the Goth Twilight Knight was primarily sculpted by the guy I was talking to, but one of the other sculptors came in and like threw a couple of seashells on it or something because they wanted to spruce up the base more. So it was just credited to Team Death. But I don't know. Yeah. She might be on sale for Black Friday. We'll see. Okay. Hey, Crip. Remember to buy KDM stuff on Black Friday. There you go. Mission accomplished. Okay. Yeah, Black Friday is what? A little over a month? It's like the 25th this year? Something like that? It seems like there's gonna be a new plastic with the survivors and like alternate armor is kind of what was hinted at. So that'll be cool if that actually happens. Maybe there'll be a vignette. Probably not. Maybe he'll have, for the third year in a row, a post saying the Gambush chest will arrive next year. Stupid. Oh, when I went to pick up my anniversary models, I did grab another contrast paint. I don't know if it's a new one or an old one. I don't know. I was like, I drove all this way. I should buy something else. So I think this is a new one. Garagax Sewer. It's a pretty nice brown. I used it on the scale kit for some of the leather bits. I put it on and I sponged it off and it left like a nice texture. Yeah, it's kind of a hint of green in the brown, a sickly brown, if you will. Yeah. Yeah. Like most of the new contrast paints seem pretty cool. I hate the pots that they come in. I wish they came in normal pots. Yes, I know I could transfer them, but that requires effort. And I am lazy. Alright, let's I'm just gonna change gears instead of just digging around the orange for a little bit. Let's change it up. Get the teeth blocked in and the toeses. The teases, the toeses. Well, so what time is it? It's almost 5, okay. We'll probably get the teeth and toes into a good place, and then we'll probably call it there so I can enjoy the nice day with the boys outside for a little bit. We should have put that paint on the vortex mixer. But we did not, and now we're full of regret. So the wedding I went to yesterday, my friend is Jewish, and I've only really been to Catholic ceremonies and other Christian ceremonies where the wedding ceremony is like 2 or 3 hours, and you just want to like kill yourself by the end. Jewish ceremony, quick and easy, less than 30 minutes. I was not part of the chair thing. I wasn't part of the groomsmen thing, but they did do the chair thing, so that was fun. One of my friends was the best man in that for my friend who was getting married, so he had to help with the chair thing. But yeah, highly recommend. Quick ceremony, as it should be, quick and done. Get food, everyone's happy. It's great. You got the mighty 8K? Did it just arrive or something? Yeah, it was a nice time. It was at the they had it at a museum nearby, and it was very cool. Got to like go wander the exhibits after the ceremony for a little bit. It's very cool. Highly recommend. Yeah. Mostly it was just nice to see, because there was like a bunch of people from my gaming group that I used to do like weekly games with before everything happened, and then everyone kind of like moved around and made it harder to set things up, and also people are still taking things cautiously because like they're immunocompromised and all that stuff, so they need to. So it's nice to see everyone for the first time in a long time. Big ass T-Rex. Yeah, this was more like a pop culture kind of museum. Yeah. Although a lot of the cool exhibits were closed. Nice. I did see that Nom Nom posted a whip of the Lucy model for this month from Edge Runners, and it also has David in it. It's looking pretty cool. It's looking pretty cool. I'll have to see what it looks like when they finish it. Now, if I were a smart man, I would have blocked these in before I started painting the lips and such. But, as has been discussed many times, I am not smart. Yes. 0, low wisdom score. I'm a wizard. So, our current D&D campaign, or I guess for context, our previous D&D campaign, no one in our group had wisdom. Like, we had a paladin, we had a wizard, we had a bard, we had a barbarian, and a fighter, I believe. And I think everyone made wisdom like one of their lower stats. I think me as the wizard had the highest wisdom at like 12. So that was fun. This campaign, everyone has wisdom. Everyone's got it out the wazoo. And no one has intelligence. So, whoops. Someday we'll have all the mental stats represented properly. Although we are going for like, it's going to be easier for characters to die in this campaign. Hopefully, it is still 5e, so we'll find out if that holds true or not. So if someone dies, they can come back as a wizard or an artificer or just someone who didn't make intelligence their dump stat. We also have a game of vampire that we've been struggling to meet for the final session for because it was a short game. So we may just abandon it, but we'll see. People keep having to go out of town on the weeks that we would do vampire. And it's a small group, so. Yeah, 5th edition Vampire the Masquerade. We were looking at Vampire the Requiem, 3rd edition, and then we looked at Vampire the Masquerade, and boy oh boy, the Masquerade 5th edition book is so much easier to read than the Requiem book, both because it's better organized and also the font they chose isn't complete and utter garbage. So that made us choose that system over Requiem. And I've been I was gonna run a Star Wars game, and then people kept having to miss like the first session, so that kind of put a damper on me wanting to run that. And I was trying to figure out if there's a way to do like a hex march for some other system. And I just kind of got burnt out trying to learn systems, so I need to. It was a twofold thing. Like I got burnt out trying to learn new systems, and also I was too concerned with, oh, are they going to enjoy this or not? And really, I should just pick a system that I'm interested in and run it, and people will show up and play because that's how the group works. So the video game, is that the like the battle royale video game or something for Vampire? Oh. RPG. Okay. Buggy. There we go. Okay. It's 5:02. I'll probably take the boys out, see if they want to go to the park or something. Yeah. So we gotta start on our Orktober project. Woo! Yeah. I may paint the squig a little more tonight, or I'll work on their base, or both. We'll see how much hobbying I do tonight. And then maybe next time I will start working on the orc himself, because you know it's Orktober, not Squigtember. Nah. But yeah. So thank you for hanging out today. Sorry that I didn't stream for a while, but I'm glad to be working on actual miniatures again. Words are hard. Thanks, Tricky. But yeah, it's nice to be working on something that can fit in my hand and doesn't weigh a bajillion pounds, and you can't like see all the tiny hairs because it's huge, and it just takes 9 hours to paint one part because you use an entire paint pot. Anyways, big models are a challenge. Anyways, but yeah, let's go see if there's anybody to go raid. Maybe. Nobody that I am following. So let's see if anybody's actually using tags or if everyone's still not updated their stuff. Browse. Live channels. Miniature figures. There's a Gundam build. There's me. Me doesn't help. And a bunch of people playing video games under miniature figures. Okay. What about miniatures? That's also me. Do you have any suggestions, Crypt? Otherwise, we can also just end. Why did they have to change from the preset things? It makes it impossible to find anyone. What about minis? That's also just me. Okay. Cool. Great. Let's see. Bale Forge Fire. I don't know if we've gone to him before or them. They're doing something cool. Only 720p though. Nice. Let's go raid him. We've not raided him before. So let's do that. Alright, thank you for the suggestion, Crip. Alright, I will probably stream sometime this week. Because Anna's not here. And I don't think I have tabletop games because I think people are out this week. So Monday or Tuesday I'll probably stream. And then maybe Thursday or Friday. One or the others of those. Yeah. So, I'll see you guys around. Have a nice week. Have a nice rest of your weekend, if you still have the weekend. And we're gonna go raid. Raid, yay, bye.